everyone, I'm Batekia and welcome to this week's video. I'm an artist who loves my own personal art style. And if you can tell, my art is heavily inspired by anime. I've mentioned it in my Drawing My Favorite Manga Panels video that I've loved anime since I was a child. I've watched countless hours of it, and every time I get into a new show, I like to imagine myself in that universe. And that's what I'm doing for this week's video. Well, kind of. For this week's video, I'm finally living that dream in the sense of I'm gonna draw myself in different anime art styles. Along with all anime art styles, I will be drawing myself in my own art style, for no particular reason besides the fact that I just want to be included. This isn't a show per se, it's an animation studio. I still believe it belongs because it's made an impact in my life and the art is just so beautiful. Besides, what artist hasn't dreamed of living in the Ghibli universe? If you've watched my videos before, you'd know that my favorite anime is My Hero Academia. It's about a boy named Izuku Midoriya who lives in a world where it's quite common to have superpowers. Izuku is part of a small percentage in this world that is quirkless, meaning they have no powers. One day, after a rough day at school, Izuku runs into his favorite hero, the number one hero, All Might. After at first rejecting Izuku's dream, he later surprised him with an offer to pass on his quirk over to Izuku. Izuku takes his quirk and then starts his path onto how he becomes the number one hero. I love this anime so much. It's the only fandom where I'm fully caught up in, the manga, the anime, everything. And I figured that I wouldn't be doing myself justice by not drawing myself in Horikoshi's art style. Honestly, it's just so beautiful. It's everything I aspire as an artist. I love all genres of anime, but rom-com slice of life is my absolute favorite. HoriMiya is everything. Miyamura, who is used to being alone and is considered the weird kid at school. There's also a girl named Hori who is outgoing and popular. They officially meet one day while Miyamura was helping Hori's little brother after he fell and got hurt, bringing him back to Hori's place. Miyamura and Hori started talking, and ever since then they've been around each other, eventually going out with each other, hence HoriMiya. But again, that's a brief summary without spoiling too much. The relationship Hori has with Miyamura is literally everything I aspire to be. And of course, I had to add Inuyasha to the mix. It's about a girl named Kagome Higurashi. She's an average middle school girl who one day fell into her family shrine's well. While climbing back up, she found herself teleported through space and time into feudal Japan. She meets Inuyasha, a half-demon, half-human demon. They go on adventures chasing a sacred jewel that was, while in their care, shattered into a million pieces, which would all be fine if it were a regular jewel, but since it's a powerful jewel that can increase a demon's powers tenfold with just a single shard, then yeah, they gotta hunt for them before it gets into the wrong hands. This is the first official anime that I ever got into, so it'll always have a close place in my heart. I remember drawing myself along with the gang when I was little. Luckily, I lost that drawing because I know it would be so cringy, but it was on notebook paper and it was not that good. Toilet Bound Hanako-Kun is about a girl named Nene Yashiro who gets involved with all sorts of supernatural stories by Hanako-Kun, a ghost, whom she met when she asked for a wish one day. Evidently, in that situation, she got herself cursed by ignoring Hanako's warnings and leading Hanako to needing to link himself to her to save her, and they go on adventures together as her being his assistant and him being a ghost boy who bound to a toilet. That's without spoiling too much. I promise it's more interesting than that. that. This anime has a special place in my heart, along with the others. I watched and read the manga and caught up completely in a single summer. So whenever I see an episode or even reread the manga, it takes me back to that summer. It's very relaxing. It was a lazy summer, and I spent the entire time drawing and watching anime. So this anime is one of the top of my favorite anime. It's been at the top of the list for a few years now. It's a slice of life anime with a mystery / Sherlock Holmes vibe. I don't know if it's even known by this generation's anime fans, but I recommend it. It's the first art style I studied closely, and it's how I learned how to draw eyes. Hey, I just want to pop in and say if you guys like this video, be sure to drop a like. And if you like art or even anime, subscribe. I only do art content, and a lot of them in the future are anime inspired, so subscribe so that you can be the first to watch. Now, Demon Slayer. This anime is about a boy named Tanjiro Kamado who fights demons in a universe where from 1912 to 1926 Japan had a demon problem where demons are eating people. He carries along with him his sister Nezuko, who became a demon from earlier events in the show, but she's different in the sense that she refuses to eat humans while every other demon just eats them out of instinct. I know this is a popular anime in today's generation. I say generation like I am that old. I am only 23. If anything, I'm a part of that generation. Now, contradictory to a lot of people's beliefs, I love the art, the story, everything about it. Fans say it's generic, the story is boring, and the only thing carrying it is the art style, blah blah blah. But I liked it, and I was intrigued for every second. I loved watching it. I wasn't bored. It's all that matters to me is that I enjoyed it, and I did, so yeah. Now, contrary to the previous show that I just drew, this anime is actually renowned by the community as a masterpiece. It's a perfect anime to watch if you're new to anime. It's only 64 episodes, like 2 seasons long. It's well written, it's thought out, there's excellent character development, there's action, comedy, drama, you name it. Even a little bit of politics. It's one of my personal favorites. I believe it belongs on everyone's favorite list, no matter where. So as long as it's there, it's genuinely that good. Now, this anime is a lot more newer than most of the other ones. Newer as in it just started airing. It's only like on season 2. Jujutsu Kaisen is about a boy named Yuji Itadori, a kind-hearted teenager who joins his school's occult club for fun, but discovers that its members are actual sorcerers who can manipulate the energy between beings from their own use. He hears about a cursed talisman, the Finger of Sukuna, a demon, and it's been targeted by other cursed beings. Now, in a situation involving himself and another, he eats the finger, which should have caused him to be possessed by Sukuna, but to everyone's surprise, instead he just let out a burp. Seeing that his amazing ability to hold back Sukuna, he became deemed the vessel to collect the other fingers, to sacrifice himself in killing Sukuna along with himself. He gets taken to a school where he meets other sorcerers and begins the journey of collecting Sukuna's fingers along with exercising curses. I recommend it. I'm just gonna pan through and show you each individual image on its own first. Now here's the final product. I had a lot of fun drawing these. To be honest, it's an interesting feeling for me in the sense of feeling how all these other artists draw their characters, because in a way I'm kind of following in their brushstrokes and how they draw. That in of itself was like a small experience / journey. But I want to know what you guys think of the final product. Do you think I captured the art styles correctly? Did you think they looked a little wonky? To be honest, I honestly thought the Inuyasha one looked a little wonky, but I tried. Just let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye now.